Boy Frank Lee, aka Frank the host here, and we got another interview coming to you guys. I'm here with Bianca,
Diamond, what's good, y'all?
and
Escobargpe, moving shit, you already know.
you already know. Hey, so I'm really excited about this one right here. I know you guys are going to enjoy this one. We had the privilege yesterday. Yesterday I bring it up to actually sit down and talk to you.
Yeah, I was like, yes.
And usually I would tell you the truth. I usually know someone or I have a conversation or a research before.
Right.
But yesterday was the first sitting down with somebody before I got into this right here. So I know who's who just about in the city.
Right.
And so it was really good sitting down and talking to you. Really getting the mindset of how you move, things you do. It's refreshing. I'm not gonna lie.
I appreciate that. I
Refreshing.
do appreciate that.
And one of the things I want you to talk about this from the get. We're gonna talk about it. I want to talk about your work ethic. I want to talk about like your business mindset. And I want you to tell us about that. Tell the people. I'm telling you, I need to know this right now because, again, one of the things that I really think gets under my skin when I talk to young artists
Right.
and they don't know the business or they don't know what it takes to actually
That's
make
like 9 times out of
moves.
10, but yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
I got one album, and they're like, okay, what's the plan?
Right.
Are you strategic
right.
with it? Do you know the business side? And 9 times out of 10, you don't have it, and then it's, you know what I'm saying. But then I want to be sure too. I'm gonna say this before you say it.
All right.
I was so careful today not to call you an OG. Because I said you can't. I said he's in his prime. He's in his prime.
Right.
He's in his prime.
I was saying, I mean, like, to the aspect of, like, being around all the time, yeah, I mean, not like an OG, you know what I'm saying? But I definitely know the ins and outs of local artistry and also, like, a traveling artist, you know what I'm saying? What it is to invest in yourself, what is to invest in your brand, what is to invest in your team, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of people who got, like, teams, and they're the front runner or they're the head artist, and the rest of the team, like, is not doing no music or not investing or going as hard as they are. And I just believe, like, if you got a team, everyone, from the person that does your hair to the person that takes care of your child when you do videos, should be involved in, like, hand-in-hand type of situation, especially when you want to be successful.
Yeah.
You know, they got to keep everybody happy somehow, some way.
Yeah. So where does your work ethic come from? Like,
So, I mean, it's just like, trial and error. Like, originally, I was just like everybody, well, not everybody else, but I was just like all these young dudes out here, you know, just recording music, freestyling over beats, going on YouTube, you know, just trying to record, just have something on wax, you know, and you feel accomplishment. Like, once you get something done and mixed, and you went to a studio and, you know, did this and that, you feel like, you know, you did something. And there's so much more. That is the bare minimum. You know what I'm saying? That is literally the essence that starts artistry. There's so much more to it. You have to do legal. You gotta make sure your team's straight. You gotta make sure you're recording in the right places. Make sure, and then even when you're recording, a lot of people just sit there and record and they keep everything at the studio. You know, they don't have their own flash drives. That means they have possession of your music. You know, that's the stuff that matters. That's what costs. That's what you can sell. And people just have it sitting in random studios, letting them play their music for other people coming through. And I guess that's cool when you're trying to get your name out there, but professionally, that's not it. You're not going to a studio and having somebody play the Kanye they recorded. You know what I'm saying? It's not working like that. They probably don't have access. And it's just crazy how people just, with small things, that can literally end your career before you can start. That's crazy.
So I know Frank said that he considers you an OG, but you in your prime. How long in total have you been doing music?
Man. As far as I can go back, like knowing, like actually, like doing music wise,
Yeah.
like that. But that's the
Yeah.
that's the aspect of like freestyling. You know, what I mean, that's rapping over the radio. You know what I'm saying? And just being in a circle with your friends and just goofing around. But like taking myself seriously, about 7 years. You know what I'm saying? Like around 2012, I released my first mixtape ever in my life, and I thought I was somebody, and I thought it was tight. And this was on. This is on back when people were doing spin roll up and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, yeah, you know. And I played it for. I finally got in touch with the A&R and played it for them. And I didn't make it past the first song because they're like, hey, you on this beat? And I was like, no. You know what I'm saying? I did not. I got on the internet. They're like, oh, I mean, you know. know, and then they gave me a guideline. This is 2012, and they gave me a guideline, and ever since then, I've been sticking to the program, just trying to perfect that list as much as I can. But yeah, it's been a while. Been doing music a while, man.
That's a dope story.
Yeah, it's real. It's real.
Just imagine you get it from that one song in and just crushing it. I do that on the regular anyway. Like,
right. Period. Right.
Listen, it's not.
This is YouTube.
This is YouTube beat, and this is not mix and master. What you should be doing that
every time. Every time.
All right, so look, we got the merch out here. We'll talk about the merch, but I'm gonna talk about this big chain you got.
Right. Right.
All right, talk about the whole
palace movement or whatever. I was all right. So originally, the Goon Palace. Me and there's an artist out here named J Space Nova. I was like, hey, that's my boy. That's like my right hand man. He's like literally the other half of Goon Palace. But yeah, like we was like rapping one day. And we were like, yo, like what acronym? You know what I'm saying? Like literally one day, and people don't even think like people do this, but I was literally sitting in my chair in my crib for like 3 hours trying to figure out something. You know, what 3 letters? What acronym can I use that's going to be meaningful and not known and already used, and that's another thing, copyrights. But yeah, we could do that too. But and it came up GPE, Goon Palace Entertainment, and I was like, okay, Goon Palace, how can what can define that? You know what I'm saying? And it's literally just anytime me and my people is in the house, anytime me and my team's in the house, that's instantly turned to a palace of the kings. Instantly goomed out, you know what I'm saying? That instantly turns to a palace as soon as we step into the door. Anybody from my team, we step in there, that is now a palace. You know what I'm saying? And if there's more than one of us, we got the goons with us, so Goon Palace. You know what I'm saying? And then that's the whole thing with the house, and everybody's like, oh yeah, that's the Disney World castle. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, it's not quite, you know what I'm saying? It was made for me, but it's the idea of when you go to Disney World, around the world, you know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is see that castle. It's instant, you know what I'm saying? So I wanted to be to the point where you see that capsule, or you see this lettering, or you see ski masks with the GP on it. That's good. You know what I'm saying? No questions about it. No, all authentic. No double up. This is it. This is me. So yeah, that's how it all came about, man. That's how it changed him.
Yo, I don't know if y'all see his merch. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I got something on right now. You know what I'm saying? This is actually a podcast or a show that's sponsored by Goon Palace.
There you go. See, there it is.
You know what I'm saying? Bless up. Thank you for the bless up.
I appreciate it. Love
it. So when we talk about Manassas rappers, that's where we at. We're Manassas guys. So wherever you're watching this, we're in the DMV, which is right outside of DC, the Virginia side of things.
Northern Virginia.
We represent Northern Virginia. And I'm proud to be from around here. But we get caught into this Manassas rapper type deal, and you seem to be able to break that mold and take yourself outside of Manassas.
Absolutely.
All right, talk about like when you first broke that mold, because I know you. Listen, I know you was there at one point in time.
Oh, I mean, just like everybody, man. No, I mean, like, not just saying the Manassas mold, but any city. You know, you got your heavy hitters in the city, and those are the people who, if they do a show, it's usually going to be pop out. You know what I'm saying? And you got the people that no one ever heard of. And I kind of put myself more in the rankings of the people that no one's ever heard of, because a lot of people know me, a lot of people don't know how to do music. And that's my fault. You know what I'm saying? I'm not good at the whole, broadcasting and all that stuff. But as far as an artist in Manassas, it's easy to get caught up in the local glamour. You know, like everybody praising your name, everybody showing you love. You probably lived here your whole life. You know what I'm saying? Your family gonna live out here. I went to school out here, you know what I'm saying? But the people that I knew back then are with me right now. You know what I'm saying? Literally in the room with me right now. And I don't consider myself a Manassas person, but I represent for Manassas. So with that being said, it's easy to get caught up in being comfortability, you know. And when you go, like I told you, you go to DC and tell me from Manassas, and they're gonna be like, where? You know what I'm saying? Like that close. No, I'm talking about an hour drive. So I like to take my element of music and me as an artist, and I travel with everything. I do my videos out of state. If I do an in-state video, it's either in between me traveling and I was just trying to get something out the way, or it's literally I'm getting a song with a local artist, and 9 times out of 10 they don't want to travel, so I gotta do something in town anyway. But other than that, I don't like doing local stuff. You know, it's sad to say you don't get the love like that locally. You know what I'm saying? Like the people that do, and the other 95% rappers who aren't getting that love like they should. There's a lot of talented people out here that I can say their names right now, and everybody would just be like, question mark. You know what I'm saying? Who's that? Never heard of them. But they're talented. They're really good artists, you know, and it just sucks that we live in a town where that's the mold. You know what I'm saying? Like, either you from here, you lived your whole life, and you got a little buzz, you might not even be good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You might not even be a good artist, bro. But the town got you thinking that you are, and that it sucks because that person or that artist will have the hardest time growing and becoming what they should be. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna be stuck in their ways. And if you want to be local, you think local, you're gonna be local forever. You know what I'm saying? You're never gonna leave here, and that's cool. If you're happy with that, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? I aspire for more. You know what I'm saying? I don't think the local look is gonna pay the bills at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And nothing that's really transpired out of Northern Virginia when you talk about success. Nothing artist-wise. You ever had nothing really pop? You can say Missy, you can say Chris Brown. That's not Northern Virginia. You know what I'm saying? That's not Northern Virginia. Pharrell is not Northern Virginia. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's either you're gonna be the first out of here, or you're gonna be with the rest of the people that never made it. You know what I'm saying? And I'd rather take my talents somewhere else and give myself a fighting chance than to stay in such a small bubble and hope it pops.
Yeah.
It's hard to do that, man.
So you travel, so we know. Okay, so I follow you, so I actually know, like, yo, this guy's gonna move.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, so tell us. I want you to tell us a story of something crazy. I want a crazy story right now. I want crazy. What? Not here, of course.
Of course, no. So I got you.
You know Manassas stories. I know Manassas.
right.
Everybody know Manassas stories.
I got a little crazy story. So we were shooting in Inglewood in front of a liquor store. That's like one of my videos I'm dropping. Me, JBA, shout out JBA. He was with us, and it was just me and him. We're going all along Inglewood, and we went up to Randy's Donuts, you know, the big donuts in every movie. And we tried to do like the notable spots around there. Go to the liquor store, whatever. I go in there, get a bottle of Henny. I come out, and this is what you gotta deal with in Cali. Like, if you're in the hood, you gotta deal with colors still. You got, and literally had gang members walk up on me like, yeah, what you doing? And it's crazy because I instantly told them, yeah, we shooting a music video, whoop. And they literally stood around and made sure nobody got in the angles. They stood around and made sure that my path was clear. They stood by the car while the music was playing. It was all love out there. I mean, I'm from out there, you know what I'm saying? But it was just crazy to have the love automatically. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't know me from campaign.
Your own personal security.
Exactly.
That's love.
I mean, there's crazier stories, but appropriate for this, that definitely is though.
But that's love though, because we don't hear stories like that.
Right. Oh, it could have been negative. Right, it could have been negative fast, man. I had like, of course, jewelry on me and stuff like that, and it could have been bad, but they showed up, so that's what's up.
Where, since you travel so much and you shoot all your visuals wherever, where was your favorite spot to shoot a visual at?
I'm gonna keep it real with you. I did a shot in my house. That was like my favorite one. Because comfortability is everything. But
yeah, that's true.
I would say my best shot or favorite shot, I had a high-rise condo in downtown LA, and basically it was like an 85% view. So the big window that started here went all the way through this room, living room to the next room, and it was a big panoramic view, super dope. You see straight to downtown, and it was the first time that I had that. You know, I can get used to this. You know what I mean? Just to have that feel and not really see that much, and to have the opportunity to be in the lap of luxury like that. You know what I'm saying? It gives you a different vibe. It turns you into a better artist. You know, it just gives you that cockiness that you needed. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I would definitely say that was the best view, best time, best location, best spot. But definitely dope.
Alright, it's a little side joint right here.
Yeah.
Alright, so we know this thing going on right now with the versus joint.
Yes.
Alright, so like, what's your favorite battle and what's your one? If you watching a couple.
Oh no, I've been watching it. Yeah.
Alright, so what's your favorite one right now?
All right, so far, I would say Babyface Teddy Riley was my favorite, and that's because it was classics. Like the music that everybody's sampling now, like 80% of that was from them. You can hear the sound.
I didn't know Babyface is still out here killing it.
Yeah, Babyface is forever, bro. Like he was before his time and after his time.
I feel like I'm lost when I was
Yeah, you have
like,
to keep up with the times.
I was like babyface.
I mean, Teddy Riley too, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
like they're both got their hands in the game. Those are veterans, yo. Those are OGs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like those are OGs, yo. They've been in the game 30, 40 plus
Yeah.
years, dog, getting there. But yeah, dog, the babyface and Teddy Riley one was definitely probably like my favorite. And you said what one would I like to see? Or was it?
No, you can do the least one.
Okay,
Yeah.
Oh no, my least one.
Yeah.
What was it? I'm trying to think. I know it was French Montana and I forgot who he battled.
See, I didn't hear about that.
I was like, yeah, exactly. No.
Moving on.
It was French and Tory Lanez. I was like, heck yeah,
I would be interested.
Tory, but it was when he did the whole quarantine radio thing. It was like right during that, so it was like one of the first verses I think, and I was just sitting there like, yeah, I heard the songs you hear the songs you like, and they start playing that stuff. We're like, these niggas ain't got 20 songs. You know what I mean? These niggas ain't got 20 songs, and there was a lot of features. It wasn't even like their songs. I like more when it's the verses and it's like, this is my song. You know what I'm saying? I play my verse instead of playing the verse on feature or some whatever.
True. All right, so give us who would you like to see?
In a perfect world, I would do. Honestly, I mean this is impossible now, but I would do Michael Jackson versus Earth, Wind & Fire. Now, the only reason I say that
I was not expecting that.
Oh yeah, I was saying, I like real music. You know what I mean? Rap, I create rap. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to like listening to other guys, if it ain't Chains or Gucci, you know what I'm saying, trap rap, I'd rather listen to like the nice song. You know what I'm saying? I listen to like Hall Notes and stuff like that. But I would say battle-wise, yeah, it would have to be Earth, Wind & Fire versus Michael. Now Michael's going to eat, period. You know that I don't know anybody that's seen Michael, but it would be you'll hear the essence of music, but with them, just like Teddy Riley and Babyface, you'll hear artistry. You know what I'm saying? Instruments. You know, musicianship. It's like their music is timeless.
Producers. Now I agree with you 100%.
Oh no, yeah.
But producers wise, like who you got?
Who? See now,
I want more people. I'm telling you, I want somebody to go against Pharrell.
Well, you can say Pharrell, but all they're gonna do is bring out Tim.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's gonna be Timberland, Ninth Wonder.
They grew
you know
up
what I'm
together.
saying?
They grew up together.
But I'm saying if you say, all right, you say Pharrell, right, and you got the whole Neptune sound behind it, right? They're the East Coast, or they'll get Dre, or they'll get you know what I'm saying,
Which would be a dope.
Right.
Dre,
I mean, there's just Blaze.
Dre really kind of has a lot. He's a big.
Dre he's the Michael of beats, bro.
Yeah.
I swear, he has so many. I mean, a lot of these dudes got platinum under him. You know what I'm saying? But Dre's got the people who've been the names under him. Period. But to this day, even people that ain't worth a damn now, like the game. But he had his run, but Dre made his run hit. You know what I'm saying? That was it. And of course, 50 Cent right for him, but nobody knows about that. But we don't talk about that. But yeah, bro, I would say Pharrell. I would definitely want to hear Pharrell. But I feel like I've been such a Pharrell head. I know all of it. Like I could, he could play the beginning of it. I would know exactly the song immediately, bro.
Pharrell's a beast.
Hard.
All
Right. The fact he's still in the game goes a lot too. What's exactly the same?
Yeah, you got some kind of magic.
I don't know what it is. I need it.
Give me some of that water. It's in the water down there.
Oh yeah, definitely. He came out with the whole movement in the what's his movement called over
in the water.
In the water, exactly.
Something in the water.
Something in the water, yeah, bro. Yeah, he knows. He knows something we ain't know.
And also the football players down there too. I ain't gonna lie, the football players down there, they fast as hell.
I'm trying to tell you, it's a whole different breed. That's what Virginia Beach, right?
Yeah. Michael Vick, his brother, everybody like
everybody from out that way, NBA and stuff like that. Yeah.
That was crazy. All right, so you play football too. You did play football.
Yes.
You still every once in a while kind of deal with that one?
Not so much. I do more of the just like any young kids that are really into it. I just let them know you know, so you need to go hard and go home. You know what I'm saying? That's all I really tell them because I know a lot of people that got like right there and stopped. You know what I'm saying? It just ended. And I also tell them if you talk about NFL, you know what I'm saying? You're shooting for the stars. I don't want to put nobody's dreams down, but you're better off trying to go to college, get your scholarship, and then make something of yourself with that scholarship. That you would have more percentage out of that than actually trying to go for the league and you know what I'm saying, just slack on your studies or whatever. Yeah, but
many people we know, and then out of everyone we know in Manassas.
Right. I mean, no, I ain't gonna lie, Manassas.
I like a few.
I Manassas has more people that made it to the league, or our general Northern Virginia area has a lot of people that made it to the league, or overseas or Canadian league. You know, like whatever level they made it to. There's a lot of people that do represent for Northern Virginia that made it to a platform of football for sure.
That, like you said, though, like not a lot of people go.
Oh no.
Definitely not.
Percentages.
Even
You better off becoming a rapper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're better off becoming a rapper.
You might be able to.
Right.
All right. So this is a basic question, but I think that sometimes when we do music and art, you kind of like you lean and you stand on the shoulders of the ones that came before you.
Absolutely.
All right. So we talking about listening. Who did you listen to coming up? And like who like your role model? He's my go-to right now.
Like all right. So growing up, my first song I got tattooed on me. My first hip hop song I ever heard in my life was "Cream" by Wu-Tang Clan, and that was my first tattoo I ever got. And just hearing all the griminess, you know, because like when they came out, it wasn't like that. You know, it's still Bobby Brown. You know, you gotta think about that. It was a new edition. So to hear Wu-Tang and the grimy and the gritty, the roughnecks, the producers, like the producers rapping over his own beat. First time you really heard that back then, you know, and to hear the soul and the struggle in the music, you know what I'm saying, it made it real. You know, they painted the picture, like as well as Pac and Biggie and stuff like that. Storytellers, they painted the picture for you like you lived it, like you feel it. That's why a lot of people want to become rappers, because it's like, oh, I feel the same way. I've been through the same thing. I can put my music down, or I can put my words down on the beat and get that vibe, you know? That's what it really creates. But growing up wise, Ludacris. I would say, period, yeah. Luda was like
Everybody knows.
I thought that was a nigga. I was getting my hair braided like Ludacris. I was trying to find the handcuff chains. You know, I was doing all that, but like, yeah, Luda was like my really go-to. Gucci. As soon as the first time I heard Gucci, I still listen to Gucci to this day. And I would say that was like, for real, sad enough, that was like my main harness of holding on. 50, of course, when they dropped, everybody loved 50 when he dropped. So it was weird to hear the New York vibe again. You know, Rakim and all them, they had a whole different view of the city. And then you got 50 Cent who gave you the streets, exactly how it was. Like no fabrication, no candy. That first Get Rich or Die Trying, bro. I can rehearse that whole genre right now. We can play it right now from the top.
Yeah,
and I'll go right through it, yo. Yeah. Like, that's how, and it was just dope to have that feel. Like I said, the game came in, and I thought it was gonna be that too, and it wasn't. But yeah, I would say those are the top three. Of course, Jay-Z. Yeah. But I didn't think I had to say that. But yeah,
no,
Jay-Z.
everyone.
Always,
always.
Bro. Yeah.
There's never a moment where we're not talking about it.
That's how I feel.
He
bro.
literally has his hand in everything.
I'll say when you call it clothing, sports, talent in general. Yeah,
he's made some power moves, and has some power people coming from under him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he's created a lot of powerful people.
He's making sure everyone's eating.
Right.
That's the model. That's the model.
Right.
Yeah.
But I like Jay-Z and the way he's doing it, because he's not just giving anybody a plate. Mm-hmm. You know, you have to earn that. You know what I'm saying?
Like J. Cole.
Yeah. Like
when he on what was which tape was that, when he was like telling the story about
I let Nas down?
Yes. See? And he
I
told the whole story. And
he
was like, he got locked up and all that other stuff, but he knew he was going to eat either way.
Yeah. I mean, just the fact that people who go to the Hope, you know what I'm saying? Like, we talked about how Wayne almost signed to him, Cole, you got Joey Badass. Like, these are artists, you know? And the first person they turn to was Hope. Which, I mean, who doesn't? Because the bag is there, you know? But to have that person in your corner and kind of like give you that infrastructure. It's not right. Me, I would say Uzi. These are all 21 Savage. These are all people who are. I like the spread too. From Nas to 21 Savage. Like, that's how much people he got under him. And yeah, bro. I mean, but Hope, yeah. You know, like, we ain't gotta talk about that. Hope is everything. Hope is everything, yo. If you say anybody's better than Hope, I'm gonna say you don't know rap. That's on God.
I would look at them.
That's on God. I'm gonna question you, yo. I'm gonna question. Don't say Drake. Don't say Pop. Don't say Biggie. Don't say none of that.
Another genre.
Right. You gotta switch it.
Country.
You gotta switch it.
But this ain't it.
This ain't it. Hip hop, Hope.
Exactly. All right. So tell everybody really quick. Tell us some goals and plans that you have for the Palace.
Right.
Boom Palace. Tell us the plans and goals you have, and I want you to give us that exclusive too.
Okay, I got you. So boom. So basically, I call it You know what I'm saying? This is going to be, the story starts September 22nd, right? So boom, September 22nd, I'm dropping the SD tape, the social distance tape. That's going to be the first drop. Then, was that October 22nd, I'm going to drop the final tape. That's going to be an album. Then on November 22nd, I'm dropping Ligato. That's going to be a tape. Then on December 22nd, I'm dropping All Bets on Me. That's going to be another tape. 4 months, 4 tapes, and I'm doing visuals for all the tapes. I have done visuals for all the tapes already. So that's going to be. That's
You
going
heard
to
it
try.
here
I'm
first.
trying to sweat them out.
You
Last 4
working.
months.
You working
Yeah,
for
yeah,
it,
yeah.
yeah.
I'm gonna say, yeah, and this is no cap. Like this is already done. I'm saying what's already finished. You know what I'm saying? Like I have it already planned out. This is months, maybe even a year or so in the making, and it's just not coming to the light. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad I got a platform to really let that shine on. You know, but yeah, it's gonna be like it's gonna be easy.
That's what's up.
Strategic planning right
Right,
here.
facts.
I see you. All of it, all of that. All right, and then what's the plans and goals for this right here?
All right, so yeah, the merch and everything. I don't sell my merch. I give my merch away. I mean, I know not everybody can do it, but I try to give as much merch away. And so we are doing this. Is the original line. This was the summer line. This is gonna be the winter line. Expect to see this on every type of design you can think of, every clothing you can think of, and hit my DM if you want a shirt, any size. Let me know.
That's what's up.
That's it.
Yo, tell everybody where they can find you.
I'm on Instagram, as Escobargpe, and then on Facebook, I'm Lee Escobar. Any social media platforms or any big music platform, Lee Escobar or GPE Lit. Get at me.
You already know. Yo, super excited he came to the show.
I appreciate it.
Not an OG, but he's in his prime.
I'm trying. All right.
No one told you, we want to tell you, we love you. We out.
Be good.